Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am Mike Hass, and I like films and TV shows, so today we're going to be talking about the top 5 underrated trilogies of movies. This list is not in any particular order. I'm talking about 5 trilogies of movies I think are underrated. It's not, I just personally love and rewatch these trilogies like every year when I get the chance, you know what I mean? But these trilogies that I love and watch all the time, they just don't get that much love that I think they should get love. And that's why I'm making this video, because I feel like they should be appreciated more, and they aren't. Okay, so number 1 is the Santa Claus trilogy. While a lot of people watch this, I just think that it has this extra spice, and this trilogy has always been my favorite Christmas trilogy. So this movie trilogy stars Tim Allen, who did voice Buzz Lightyear, by the way, and it's about a guy who becomes Santa Claus. And this trilogy is a very fun Christmas trilogy. Like, it's funny, but it has a lot of heart due to, like, the family issues, like, the character played by Tim Allen has. So you feel for the guy who becomes Santa Claus, as well as seeing some very comedic Christmas shenanigans that occur within this trilogy, and it's a personal favorite when it comes to Christmas movies. Our next movie trilogy on the list is Mad Max. Okay, so everybody heard, oh yeah, Mad Max Fury Road, because that's like a more modern one. But if you didn't know, realize there's 3 movies that came before that. Mad Max Fury Road is like the best freaking Mad Max movie, but the first 3 are really underrated. Like, it's an over-the-top Australian car chase motorbike riding action-packed post-apocalyptic revenge trilogy starring Mel Gibson about a cop whose family gets attacked by a vicious biker gang, and he ends up going mad and taking down bad guys in the Australian desert for 3 fucking straight movies. What I love about this trilogy is that it's all about this drifter, Max, who always ends up helping people who are being attacked by horrible gangs in this world of shit that they're in. There's a lot of car chases and insane action moments fighting a bunch of cults and insane biker gangs, but there is a compassion from the madness that Max provides. He's always helping people through the violence and saving innocent people. And by the way, Mel Gibson gives one of my favorite performances of his. Mad Max Fury Road is still better, but the first 3 are just fucking fantastic films and worth a watch. Okay, so our next trilogy on this list is the Mexico trilogy, which is made by Robert Rodriguez, famous action movie director. He recently directed Alita Battle Angel, which was a very good action movie, and it was also written by the guy who did Titanic. And anyways, that's not the fucking point. That's just the movie that came out recently. Anyways, get back to it. Mexico trilogy. The Mexico trilogy is a trilogy of action films about a Mexican guitar player who fucking massacres a bunch of gangsters in Mexico. Who wouldn't want to see that shit? And Steve Buscemi's amazing fucking face is in this. Just take a look at his beautiful face right there. You taking a look? Isn't it great? Anyways, please check out this trilogy. El Mariachi is a very great movie. Desperado is so much fucking fun. Once Upon a Time in Mexico has Johnny Depp in it, who just has 2 fucking Uzis after he goes blind and just fucking that bitch. Oh my god, this movie is fucking insane. So check this shit out if you like action movies, and it's also it's badass, you know? It's just fucking Antonio Banderas fucking people up, and he also plays some really nice guitar songs. If you like music and you like action, check this trilogy out. Next trilogy. Star Wars prequel trilogy. I mean, honestly, I fucking love this trilogy. I've seen this trilogy more than the original Star Wars trilogy because, honestly, I love these 3 movies. They could have been better, you know, but I loved Anakin's character arc, and I didn't mind the performances by Hayden Christensen as an older Anakin and Jake Lloyd as a younger Anakin. Never mind the performances. Even though they're a bit whiny, I don't really care. I bought it. I bought their performance. And the amount of action in this is awesome. But I've stood by this choice ever since I was a little kid. But Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. I think it's the most well-written Star Wars movie and the most emotional, as well as action-packed Star Wars movie. I fucking love these movies. I love all it's just like the crazy creatures, and when you watch the prequel trilogy, you think of the world more. You think of the universe more. When you watch the original 3 Star Wars movies, you don't think of the world more. I just personally just love the prequel trilogy of Star Wars movies. Okay, so our last but not least trilogy on this list is the Thor Trilogy. I've always thought this trilogy has been underrated. I've always fucking loved the first Thor movie. I thought it was amazing because I loved Loki and Thor's characters and how this movie is all about the brotherly love that goes on between them, you know. But even though the second movie's villain sucked, I forgot that guy's name, fucking Elf, I don't know. Anyways, I still thought the second movie was funny and entertaining. The Thor trilogy has always been some of my favorite Marvel movies, and Chris Hemsworth is fucking amazing as Thor in all the movies he's been in this franchise. So that's my thoughts of the top 5 underrated trilogies of all time. So tell me guys what you thought of my video down in the comment section below. If you thought I left out a trilogy, maybe I haven't seen it, because honestly I haven't seen a lot of movie trilogies, but these are the ones that like I've seen and I thought are pretty tough. So tell me guys what you thought of my videos down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.